God's morning, everybody. So, man, it's been a great week. Gonna do a little just for today for you guys this morning. Um, we go right or left. I'm gonna go ahead and call left. Uh, Perfect. That's what I love about this book, man. It always touches right down on my life. That's why I go right, left. It always reaches out. So September 16th is the actual reading of the day. It's called Emotional Balance. Emotional balance is one of the first results of meditation, and our experience bears this out. Imagine that. So, basic text, page 47. Though each of us defines emotional balance a little differently, all of us must find it. Emotional balance can mean finding and maintaining a positive outlook on life, regardless of what may be happening around us. To some, it might mean an understanding of our emotions that allows us to respond, not react, to our feelings. It can mean that we experience our feelings as intensely as we can, while also moderating their excessive expressions. So, emotional balance comes with practice in prayer and meditation. We get quiet and share our thoughts and hopes, concerns with the God of our understanding. Then we listen for guidance, awaiting the power to act on that direction. Eventually, our skills in maintaining near balance get better, and the wild up and down emotional swings we used to experience begin to settle. We develop an ability to let others feel their feelings. We have no need to judge them, and we fully embrace our own personal range of emotions. Just for today, through regular prayer and meditation, I will discover what emotional balance means to me. So, that's great. That was perfect, man. Excuse me. So, just took Miss Harriet over to the hospital. She's had this cough and this sniffling nose for a couple weeks now, and if her kid gets something, she gets it, and then we get it, and so that fucking reading was so perfect, man. It's so perfect, because I was going through some serious shit, put two more people in the ground. I had to kick somebody out of the bed. I was, wilding up with my girl, and I was just a full-blown fucking J-Cat for a full few weeks there. In fact, when we did the meet and greet, I asked that whoever show up with their own personal drug test, and I was happy to please all of YouTube, you know what I mean, to let them know it's just fucking wacko. Nobody showed up with a drug test, unfortunately. It's a good thing, too, because I didn't have to study for it. I'm pretty sure I would have passed it. It's funny, the trolls on here had some other people going, and I guess they started beefing or whatever, and, people will shoot themselves in the foot just to fucking save a little face, It's ridiculous. As for myself, I try and keep it 100 all the time. I try to be kind and loving even to the trolls, to be honest with you. I usually try not to J-Cat up. And when I noticed some of my comments that I was commenting back, I was like, man, you got some fucking serious problems going on right now, It's just out here, when people start getting all wild up, you know what I mean, or whatever, fucking asshole, while they're driving and shit, they don't understand that somebody like me, somebody like Nate, somebody that's been down a minute, that shit gets us fucking on point right there. We're all of a sudden, boom, 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 we're paying attention to everything, and we feel that ugliness inside, and that's where I was for a few weeks, nearly a month, when I was like, fuck, maybe I need emotional help. That's so funny. That's what I say about the book. It was perfect. I left Miss Harriet at the hospital right now because it was going to be a while, and I got to get back to sleep, man. Like, I don't do this 6 o'clock in the morning thing unless I'm going to work, you know. And thus far, I haven't gotten a call today. And you know, it's crazy too because I got where I rent the bed for somebody. I got into an argument with the owner of the place, and it led to almost bad things. You know what I mean? Like it led almost to bad things. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? It was like I had a troll right there who was still bumping their gums, and I really wanted to do something about it, you know? And what I did about it was I paid the rent and got out of there, you know? That's not totally how it went, you know what I mean? Old boy said he was going to put me on my ass, and yada yada. And so I was like, well, let's do it. Let's dance. What's good? You know what I mean? I got to get ready for K-Frog and the homies anyway, you know what I mean? And K-Frog, I ain't got no fucking personal beef with you, bro. Like, I heard $5,000, I was just down to fight, you know? So, I ain't got no personal problems with anybody out there, you know what I mean? But, with him still bumping his gums and stuff, you know what I mean? Over a bed that I rent for other people, this shit had me heated, you know what I mean? I was just a little short. I had my own shit going on. I was helping somebody else with a cremation, which is no longer cheap, you know. Things were biting me in the butt, you know what I mean? I'm hearing it from my girl, you know, it was biting me in the butt, let's just say that. And he wants him to bark at me, and I'm feeling disrespected, and tells me he's gonna put me on my ass. You know, he's a fair-sized, wild Irishman, you know, and I get over there, and he's got this bigger brother with him, you know, bigger black guy with him, and he's gonna beat the Nazi out of you. And I'm like, listen, my boy, that ain't how I run today. Right now, you and I don't have a problem, and I suggest that we keep it that way. You know, I don't want a problem with you. You don't want a problem with me, I promise you. And he's all, Badger, I know you. I go, really? I barely know me. How do you know me? You know, because the homeboy's already getting me on the defensive, trying to get this other guy to fight his battles, but still bumping his gums, all over being like $150 short or something at the moment. I mean, I was going to get it caught up, but this was $150 short, and I forgot all about it. So it's just funny how people act like that with money, you know, like, and, you know, Don Coleman from War, thank you, bro. Like, you came in right on time. I didn't even think about that, and I checked that, and lo and behold, there you were. So it was, once again, the God's working in my way, working in my benefit, you know, like making sure everything happens. As long as I'm doing the right thing, everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to. So I go to rush up on homeboy, and he had a broken leg a while back, and he started dancing around, basically fell down on the ground without me touching him, you know, and I don't know if you guys ever seen Platoon, but the guy is dancing in there on one leg, and Charlie Sheen's wilding up, and he's dumping the machine guns. You think it's funny? And you know, homeboy's got this look on his face. He's bouncing up and down on one leg, and that's what I feel like old boy did. And then he fell on his ass, and then I felt like a total jackass. You know, felt like a fucking moron. 50-something years old, ready to fight. You know, I mean, he was younger than me too, and you know, that was my boy. It's been my boy for a minute. You know, I mean, we ain't partners or nothing like that, but like, you know, he's worked with me on the rant here and there, because I, you know, not every month was I right on time with everything, and you know, he's always worked with me, and maybe he's going through his own financial problems, you know, and so whatever the case may be, I felt like a fucking idiot, man, you know, like fucking, here I made this dude fall on the ground. But I mean, when somebody's telling you they're going to put you on your ass and this and that, and they're trying to start some kind of race thing between me and somebody else, when, you know, the last thing I am is that today. And I told that dude, I go, was I racist at one time? You bet your ass I was. Am I today? I'll hug whoever the hell I want to. And that's the truth, man. I don't care who knows it on this channel. I ain't tripping on anybody. That's why I was tripping on the the little potential 60 days that I was going to go do, because when in Rome, I'm going to do as the Romans do. And the first motherfucker that came at me talking about you race trader or you this or that or anything like that, man, I was going to do whatever I could to put them on their ass and hurt them as bad as possible. I already had it set in my mind that that's how it was going to go down. And it scared the shit out of me, because if I could turn, you know, a little 30 days into the time frame that I did, I could only imagine what I could turn 60 into, you know. So I ain't gonna lie, just the thought of doing 60 days, which I could usually do that long without a shower if need be, at least that long for sure without jacking off, had me a little in fear, you know. And once again, the gods came to my rescue, seen I'm doing the right thing, looking out, paying it forward, and lo and behold, here I am, sitting talking to you. I was at the meet and greet with Herc, and it was cool, man. It was so fun just to be kicking it there with all the fellas, and lo and behold, what else happened? There's somebody there who's been dying to talk to me. We ended up going to lunch together, and he's an editor who I'm gonna get him to edit and green screen and do all that shit. My story for Patreon. It's going to be top shelf, no BS kid shit. You guys are going to be a top shelf video cut and put on Patreon, and, you know, with green screen, you know, case file, everything, you know what I mean? Like, everything's going to be put on there. It's going to be great for you guys. And then finally, I'm going to be able to pull something off for you guys and feel really, really good about it. And that makes me happy. You know, I know a lot of you guys come to the channel for the blood and guts, and I like to keep that for Patreon, man. That's just to be sold, not told. Shit, I didn't get it for free. I didn't get those experiences for free. I didn't get all these tattoos for free. You know what I mean? I didn't pay a single dime for any of them, but I didn't get none of them for free. I mean, they all cost me something. Shoe time, ad seg, you know. They all cost me something, my boy, believe that, you know, or they cost somebody something, you know, a hurting, a beating, a collection, something. And I tell you guys all, I mean, I ain't nothing but a rough, tough Cocoa Puff today, but there was a time, you know, I was a younger man, before I had to do this Steven Seagal dye job, you know, I sort of nutted up every now and then, and I made sure that we didn't have to have the conversation a second time, you know, and a lot of good things have been happening for me since I got back to the basics. You know, I'm a PC card holder. It's the only fucking thing PC about me is I get to go into treatment centers and just go to the detoxes and visit people that I don't even know. And that's a great thing, man. You know, it got me back to the basics to where I was just like, oh, this feels good, talking to my people, hearing that it's still not working out there, you know, hearing that I probably don't want to go find out. And it's a beautiful thing, man. So, anyway, can you picture him knocking on your door talking about, I'm here for rent? You know what I mean? That's right, ladies and gents. Yeah, man. You know, I'm just so grateful that I had to get back into an attitude of gratitude. And, you know, that's not what brings the views. You know what I mean? What brings the views is selling all that high power shit that I had to do whole time for. I had to do calendars for. So, like I said, man, I put my shit and everybody else's shit on Patreon. So, you know, like, I'm sorry, and I thank those that are riding with me and rolling with me. But just understand that none of that really goes to my pocket, man. Like, I pay it forward all the time. I'm constantly paying for haircuts for people and paying, who cares, whatever. Like, I don't want to talk about it because it's not really me, it's us. You know what I mean? It's us that get it done. But now finally, you know, maybe I could work something out with dudes where, shit starts getting edited right, filmed right, cut right, and green screened right, to where it's entertaining for you to come on here. It's so I don't want to be so much entertaining as I want to be knowledgeable. You know what I mean? Like tipping some of you guys up on those that have somebody coming home, whatever the case may be. We're not right when we come out, man. Know that. It doesn't matter if you go to 18 months, 16 months, whatever the case is. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest time you can go to the state for your first term is anything over a year, which generally is 16 months. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest time you can go to the state for it. And California state is the fucking worst, man. It breeds racism. It breeds hatred of every form. So that's why I'm even impressed with how I'm able to pull it together with society sometimes. I just want to wild up sometimes and just let them know, man, you think I'm soft? Let's find out. Like that pride and ego, man. It's pride and ego, which has landed me in all the wrong places, or single. Shit, all of it. It's landed me in all the wrong places and single, and it's not the things that I want to do today, guys. I'm very grateful to the fact that the meet and greet went as well as it did. A lot of people showed up. It was fun, you know what I mean? Kicking it with Sinister, and just, a bunch of different people showed up. Let's just say that, man. It was cool. I felt a little embarrassed, though, because it was a boutique, and somebody asked how much a pair of shoes were, and they said told them $850, and I looked at them and I was like, shit, that's a good deal, man. Like, I'll take 2 pairs of those, like. And go, are you serious? Yeah, man. $850, that's a fucking rocking deal. And he got all excited, Little did I know that he was talking about $850 fucking dollars for some tennis shoes. Old boy pulled me aside and told me, he goes, hey, Dad, are you aware of the fact that he's talking about $850, right? I go, no, bro, not for a pair of fucking tennis shoes. They're like $8.50 in tax, right? I could just feel the redness going up to my face, man. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, I know that's what he was talking about. And so I sort of creeped up and I'm like, hey, my boy, are those really $850? You're like, yeah, you still want 2 pair, right? Oh, my God. I tell you this, man, if I had the money in the bank, out of embarrassment, I would have just bought the damn things, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, my boy, I was thinking about it, like, I got some things coming up this week. I'm not really going to be able to swing those right now, but I'm going to keep them in mind. What a jackass, man. $850 fucking dollars for a pair of tennis shoes. I wish I would. Anyway, that was a very embarrassing moment. Herc looked at me all impressed, like, really, you're going to get 2 pairs of those? So, pretty funny when you can make yourself laugh, I guess Miss Harriet's done at the hospital. I wanted to spend a minute with you guys this morning, let you know I'm back on track here. I'm going to stay on track. I'm going to stay focused on what my mission in life is, and I'm just going to keep pushing, man. I'm not going to let people bring me down anymore. I'm not going to let my environment, my surroundings, all that shit fucking eat me up anymore. I'm not going to carry no teak nunchucks to AM, PM, 11:45 anymore, but I was on my way to class, just in case anybody asks, okay? I was on my way to class. So that way that 1021A becomes dismissed, And it was rather cool. I should have known right then that You know, Freya had me covered. You know, by the wisdom of Odin, I was covered. You know, let's just say that. And I wasn't aware of that. I was running in fear, and all that led to what it led to, me a fucking full-blown J-Cat. And I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm looking forward to getting with Boy and laying out some real shit for you. You know, I got some great interviews coming up. You know, it was cool because when I was going to visit some of the people, like I said, I don't even know any of them. I just go there to visit. You know, like, hey, what's good? How are you? You know, like if you're with the program, just come in and say hi from hospitals and institutions, and you know. They all want a war story when they know who I am. They want to, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, yeah, you know, like, people don't get, man. We lived with killers our whole lives, man. That shit don't stress us out. We also live with people who bump their gums, you know what I mean? Don't know when to reel it in, man, you know? Oh, and I ran into one of my old boys, you know, Johnny. So I got a live interview with him. He's still like a heroin addict. He's all, you know, carries his little rag still and just, you know, like essayed out with a bald-headed white boy, you know. It was cool, man. Let's just say that, you know, I needed this little break, and now I get to bring you guys some real shit. And I'm investing in a green screen myself. I'll have to figure out how to use it and all that stuff. Me and Magic, you know, we invested in all that shit, but he ended up with it all when we broke up, and we had a little breakup. So Miss Harriet just texted me, so she's done at the hospital. I should probably go get her. I don't know. Life's good, man. I just don't know. And I feel sort of goofy just thinking about that $850 thing at the mall, you know, the boutique. You guys missed a great meet and greet. Hopefully we catch you the next time. And, you know, I'm going to go get Harriet. And you guys have a rockin', sockin' Tuesday, man. Own this day. Don't let nothing get in your way, man. Including yourself, especially yourself. You know? So, sorry, I'm texting. And, I got some great filmings for you. I just got to lay it out, you know. I'm so looking forward to getting you guys some quality shit as far as like filming and editing and all that shit. That's what's going to give me wood right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's giving me wood. Turn to my little camouflage. So, anyway, same thing goes for the next meet and greet. You know what I mean? All you troll talking shit talkers that want to show up with your own UA, please feel free. I'm just fucking wacky sometimes. So, anyway, you guys, have a rockin' day, man. Please. If anyone got a problem with them, tell them Badger said to have a rockin' day. Right? Till then, some people want it to happen. Some people need it to happen. The heavy is me.